In a world where pretty much anyone can become a YouTuber, 3 guys aim to change the scene forever. Watch with awe as they play video games with varying degrees of expertise. Expect great gameplay as well as some terrible choices made along the way. This is it, the channel you've all been waiting for. This is MSB, Mydnite, Jack Squared, and TRB. Cue the music.
Well done.
Thank you. I wrote that in the pub.
I was waiting for did you actually?
I wrote that in the pub.
I was waiting for you to say Thomas Rhombus.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Also
well...
known as Tombus Rumpus. Since that last week.
Welcome to first episode of a podcast we don't have a name for yet.
We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually. It might have one by the time this comes out. You'll see. Just hit my hat. Anyway. It's the first episode. It's a first upload of something that we like to call MSB. So gaming, bit of lifestyle channel. Just us messing about, playing games, getting angry at each other.
Yeah.
Being weird and living life. So I'm going to start with you, Thomas Rhombus. Just say the type of games you like, the type of things you like to do.
What is that in general?
Just sell yourself to the public a little bit.
All right. Hello. My YouTube name is TRB, and so is my music name. But my real first name is Tom or Thomas, depending on what you want to call me. In terms of video games, I tend to vary. So my favorite video game of all time is Sonic Colors. Followed very closely by Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is so good. I also play like FIFA, WWE. There's a lot of like other video games that I just haven't finished playing yet. But yeah, just also obviously got like sort of Nintendo, Mario Kart, Mario Party, and just yeah, because I obviously grew up with Nintendo mainly from like early on, so it was just something that just always been there. It's just something I've always loved. And just me in general, what do I like doing? I like listening to and making music. I produce stuff. I can play a couple of instruments. Not like really well, but I can play a couple of instruments. What else do I like to do? I like watching films. Like I pretty much go to see everything that I can really. I went to go watch
Cineworld Multipass mega card.
Yeah. I pay £20 a month to go and watch as many films as I want. They're not sponsoring us though, so you might want to cut that out. Went to go watch Hurry Up Tomorrow today, and I'm not going to go into it, but I watched that today just to let you guys know.
Was it bad?
It's a weird one. It's like how do I explain it? It's a case of like it's very ambitious and it's very deep. You could tell what they were trying to do, but it's something that's really difficult to pull off. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not as bad as everyone says it is, but it's also not the most incredible thing in the world. I feel like it's one of those ones where people either really hate it or really love it.
So it's like Top Gear. Ambitious, but rubbish.
Yeah, but it's not. It's maybe to some people it's not rubbish, but it's like it's very interesting. I need to think about it some more because it's been a couple hours. I'm still not like haven't really thought about it properly. And yeah, that pretty much sums me up. I also I'm doing an acting degree to become an actor.
I do acting degree.
Yes, to become an actor, and I might go.
Star.
Shut up. I might go into writing as well. But just yeah, that's me.
All
yes.
Right.
I don't want to put my hand up, but yeah.
The legendary certified mid-boy.
Hello, this is I.
4 minutes in.
Mid-boy. I'm Mydnite. I am going to have my own individual channel, which I'm going to focus.
So is he.
Oh, yeah. I already have one.
But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
We'll focus on that later.
Oh, yeah, true.
I was first.
I'm Mydnite. In terms of games, like I definitely do enjoy any type of game, but I mainly am really more like known for like Nintendo because of like my childhood, and I just love like the whole aspect of like online play, and I have a lot of good memories with friends and family, so definitely I have a soft spot for them. But in general, I would obviously try out other games, like especially with Switch 2 coming out, which there's going to be a lot of third parties I'm excited to try. But yeah, I haven't really tried many third party games, but that doesn't mean I'm opposed to them. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what the future holds and everything.
Nice.
He did that way quicker than I did.
Yeah, I didn't talk about a movie.
Tom rambled. No, but that's
This
that's
is
a
what we're
big
here
part of
for.
who he is, isn't
Yeah,
it? That's a big part of his personality.
Rambling.
Fair enough, yeah.
For ages. I think I'm interested in. I wonder why that is.
No, he's called Mid Boy because he's actually like quite good at the games we play.
yeah.
So it's
It
just,
makes us feel better.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's a bit of an ego boost when we very rarely have one when we play with him. So
Yeah, I
We're
couldn't
terrible.
really mention.
Expect great gameplay from him.
Yeah.
expect shit gameplay. from everyone
And
else.
some terrible choices made along the way from me.
Mummy, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't really be like, oh, I'm so good at games because I'm not trying to be that type of guy. But
You want to, though, don't you?
Secretly, he does. Secretly, he's like,
listen, we'll just let my action show. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
ooh.
You know what? You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, on to you.
Right.
Jack.
The lanky guy.
Well, wait, okay. We can't be
I'm taller than you.
by like half an inch.
Yeah, but you're wham. I'm not.
I'm not wham.
You're whammer than me.
He's wham, kind of.
Okay.
You two can do video like do strength off or something.
Strength off. Who calls it a strength off?
I don't know.
Strength
anyway,
test. Strength
That
off.
is strength test. There we
Just
go.
Muscles for 15 minutes.
Right. Yes. Jack Squared. Jack. There's a story behind Jack Squared, which you'll find out in the later date. But I run a grind platform, so I'm used to making content, ideas for content. That's basically sort of how I'm viewing myself in this project. I won't be in every video just because my grime stuff is very hectic and takes a lot of time as well. But it's a good time to get into the world of gaming content. Obviously, me and him have both pre-ordered our Switches. Me and Thomas are brothers. So
Spoiler alert. Damn.
Whoa.
Whoa.
we'll be sharing ours. But
Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to tell, but he's not our brother.
Listen, I might be adopted. You never know.
Yeah. No, no, Mydnite's my best friend. That's where it comes from.
Oh yeah, we're doing the introduction.
Yeah. So those two are best mates at school. I obviously went to the same school, but was 2 years above. But back onto what I was saying, I do podcasts, I do radio sets, I have shows on radio, so I'm kind of used to this space. So my job is to basically help do the admin side and basically get these lot to where they need to go. And we can do that together. Obviously, these two are going to have their individual channels. I'm not going to have one just because I know the content would be way too much for me to handle. But in terms of gaming, similar to Thomas, because obviously I grew up with a video, Sonic Colors is my comfort game. I love that game. But I'm also quite heavy on playing FIFA with rubbish QPR career modes because we got QPR home and away. Just grew up like playing Mario and Mario Kart. Mario Kart's our thing really. Mario Party and Mario Kart are the two games where we all like bit competitive. Mario Kart's a bit more weighed in his favour. He is probably the best.
Do I need to bring it up?
But that's like saying that, you know, if Crystal Palace beat Man City like tomorrow, are Crystal Palace the best team in the league?
Well, no, because wait. I think I'm starting to get on. I'm starting to get there. I think.
Okay. Well, we'll see about that when we film more stuff together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would like to bring like a FIFA series, Ultimate Team series to the channel when the new game comes out. Not this one because it's crap. They're all crap, but I don't think it's worth it. But I also like playing Hitman. I haven't actually played it, but I would love to play Assassin's Creed. I just don't have the time. Like, I've played the Batman games. I love those types of games. And it's just sort of like the strategy type things that I love playing. So you'll see that from me. You'll mostly see me mucking about with him, just taking the piss out of him because he's crap at Mario Party.
I'm
like
not crap at Mario
really
Party.
bad.
No, I'm not.
I don't think he's won a single game
I
when we've been together.
I have.
All
I
three of us.
definitely have.
I don't remember it.
That's because your memory is crap.
Sure. Okay.
You're like Dory.
That's a bit much. My forehead's big, mate. I can't have nothing in there.
just hollow.
It's dense.
I just said hello.
I mean, the thing is, you're good at the mini games, like some of them.
I just have the worst luck in the world.
Your strategy stinks.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I have the worst luck in the world.
like. Okay,
I'm trying to have fun with my game.
It's not even luck. You're just a pessimist.
10 minutes
you're
in
like,
arguments.
This happened, so now I'm not even going to play seriously. And then you're like, oh, how did I lose? I wonder how.
No. Because I remember there was that one time we played where I really, really tried and I just lost to like even when we played recently. You guys will see that soon.
Yeah.
Like that was just.
I mean, I won't lie. The bonus stars do make you lose a lot. But
Yeah,
like,
well, don't say too much though. Don't say too much because.
Okay, I'm just talking like the general scale.
In general,
Just,
but I have the worst luck in the world. I could be winning for the whole thing, and then right at the end, he somehow catches up with me. Like it's
somehow you'll see how.
Somehow.
You'll see how.
You just
Yeah,
the Mydnite card.
Yeah, I mean they say it's the I'm Midnight card, but it's just long
I'm
term.
Mydnite.
I mean, you could call it the I'm Midnight quad. You call it the I'm Midnight card. I call it long-term planning and strategic thinking.
5-year plan. What's this? Second Joseph Stalin. Out the copies.
Comparing me to Stalin's a bit of a stretch.
Stalin and Mario Kart.
Let's talk about how you play Mario Party because.
Listen, I'm actually the most prolific Mario Party player out of the three of us. I've won the most.
Yeah, you have the most.
You've had the biggest win, but in terms of actually winning,
I should have won at least 7 times.
I mean, we filmed one video that's going to be out the same day.
I shouldn't have won that one.
Yeah, launch day. Who won that one?
I don't know who won that.
I don't know.
We're not going to spoil that.
We'll see.
We will see.
You will
It
see.
was quite a while ago. We recorded it, you know.
Shut up.
Yeah. But the thing is, you also see my luck in that video. That's another theme in Mario Party. I just roll 1s and 2s, and it ruins everything that I have in the moment. So then I have to.
Ones and twos.
I have to. I have to decide what to do, and I have to figure out a way to get as many stars by the end. But in the moment, it's just really sad.
You sound like you're giving a documentary. You just sound like
documentary.
It's just the really sad music. Just I just try to get
The violins are coming out.
Like it zooms into your face here. There's a shot of you just going.
Yeah, I'm sympathy seeking right now, so you guys could show me sympathy. You know, I need it. Yeah, but anyway, besides the point, it's a running theme. We all have different ways we play, and a lot of different things happen, and it will be very interesting to see how differently it plays out each time we make different videos.
How the channel's going to run, we have a rough schedule, minimum 3 a week upload wise. I think that's good. Obviously, launch week's going to have a bit more just because we need to get stuff out there. We also have a lot to talk about, which we'll get onto in just a second. But obviously, like I said, I won't be in every video. I'll try and be in 1 week where we play as a group. Just to, because we the main thing why we've done this is we want to bring back the sitting in a room together type playing, because that doesn't exist anymore really. Everyone's just online, they're at home, they don't really go to people's houses and play games, and we do that with him quite a bit. So we just thought, why not film this? Why not make something out of this? Why not try and kickstart something that we can actually benefit from in the future? So I think that's something that's important, and to represent that, you can sit about with your mates and play games, just because it ain't 2009 anymore. What's the harm in it?
Exactly.
Be sociable.
Exactly.
Coming from the most autistic
grass.
person on the planet.
Exactly.
Anyway, beside the point, YouTube's individual channels, I want to touch on that briefly. Just go into a bit of detail about what different things you can expect on those, and comparing them to what we're doing here compared to what you lot are going to do individually.
All right, so I'm still trying to figure it out really, because I've had the channel since 2021, and it started out as a film channel. I'd review films and stuff, and then it just turned into me doing whatever the hell I want. With with this channel becoming a thing, I'm seeing it as a chance to maybe start like, for example, we've got loads of Wii games and PS2 games I've never played. So I was thinking of doing something along the lines of playing some of these games either for the first time or for the first time in years, and just having fun with it really. You can expect a lot from my channel. Like I don't really have like a structure yet, but there's gaming. I might include music stuff. I might even talk about wrestling. Yeah, he's facing R-Truth for Saturday night's main event, which is going to be really funny. Imagine if R-Truth wins, it'd be really funny. But yeah, I haven't really got a structure yet, but I know there's a lot that I want to do, and it's ambitious. It might be rubbish. It probably won't, but you know what? It'll be fun. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Fun. Well, I mean, my channel is basically I'm gonna try and blow up. I'm just gonna make whatever videos I can to get recognition and appeal to the algorithm. I mean, at first, like I have a couple ideas for Mario Kart World in my head already, and my channel is basically gonna be about trying my best to basically get to a point where I can like traverse through different types of content. And I have a lot of ideas with Mario Kart World, Switch 2, just in general. I don't really have a long-term plan. It's more so about, okay, let's see how it goes, because I want to be like one of those channels that come out of nowhere and then do really well, and you're like, oh wow, where did this guy come from? And then I can do whatever I want, which is ideally the goal, which I think I can do. I feel like I have a lot of YouTube knowledge, and I've just been looking at so many different things over the years, and I feel like I can pull it off. But yeah,
he is Nico's best mate.
Yeah, I'm best friends with Nico Milana. So yeah.
Explain that briefly.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, so some people might see me there, so I should probably explain that. I was in a Nico Milana video where he ran for Prime Minister, and he had people change their names to Nico Milana to run as MP, and I was one of them. And I got the most votes. That's very, very shadowed upon in the video. Like, I feel like I was a big flex for me, but I got the most votes out of all the Nickos. Like, I got like 5 times more than him. But listen, the way they edited it, it was like, okay, yeah, cool, 20 votes, whatever. But like, okay. But yeah, I obviously did that. So I do have an idea of like how YouTube works, and I will like utilize connections and things. But right now we're basically doing our own things and trying to follow like our passions and what we enjoy, because obviously we're not just going to like make content we don't enjoy. We're going to make content that resonates with us and that we think people find entertaining. That's what this group channel is about. That's what my solo channel is going to be about. It's probably what your solo channel is going to be about, unless you start doing some next up like deep dive.
Continue.
No, he'll make AEW content.
No, I will never make AEW. I've never watched them. I watched like half an hour of AEW at Granddad's house once, and for the first time ever, I agreed with him that it was rubbish. It was Cody Rhodes' brother in a tag team match. I don't even remember who the other people were. I just remember someone started bleeding. And it's just like, what are you doing? You've seen that one clip of he's formerly known as Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, and he had to get like the spikes out of his back or something.
Oh yeah,
like it's grim, sharp. It's too much.
I don't want to see
AEW is where the best retire, basically, because Edge went there like when he was like 50, and now he wrestles at AEW. Christian's there as well. Edge's best friend. He was in WWE as well. Twins. Yeah, Dean Ambrose went there. Bobby Lashley went there.
Ain't the Big Show there?
The Big Show's there as well. Yeah, I don't know if he still wrestles. I don't know how he could still wrestle.
Is it like the MLS of wrestling?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. To be fair, they had some good people that are like up and coming wrestlers, but they all end up leaving. Like even Cody Rhodes and CM Punk were there, and they both ended up leaving to go WWE, and they both were main event WrestleMania as well this year. Not in the same match, different matches, but yeah. There's Penta, bunch of other people as well. I'm trying to think who. Penta, Ray Phoenix, and
I don't know who a single one of these people are.
Penta's got like loads of face paint on, and he's really, really fucking cool. Like he goes,
but he wrestles in your favorite company.
What?
Your favorite company, AEW.
Yeah, he used to, doesn't anymore.
Oh, okay, right, he left.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he left. I think his contract was up or something.
Right.
And
Anyway,
they signed him.
enough of that, because this isn't a wrestling channel.
Yeah, well,
This is a gaming channel.
is whatever.
It's not-
we,
it's not
whatever.
really
We,
a gaming
what
channel
about
either,
what
to be
about
fair.
wrestling gaming? What WWE 2K25? Me versus you.
Well, you'll win, because I've played that game back once in my whole life. No, I haven't played it. I've played 24. You got 24, innit?
Yeah. I
Anyway,
need to get 25.
next segment. There's one game that hasn't come out yet that we've all played.
I wonder what that is.
Scoot. Mario Kart World.
What?
Thomas went to the Switch 2 experience as a
did.
guest.
I did.
I cannot disclose how I play Mario Kart, but
I cannot disclose that either.
he cannot disclose either.
either.
It's fine. So I'm going to ask you, Thomas, as you have confirmed played it.
Yes.
What are your first impressions of the game?
Okay, so I have some highs and I have some lows. The highs is that the graphics themselves. I think the graphics themselves are really cool, and they're I like how they've changed it up a bit. I think it just looks really clean. I think the races themselves, even the driving, when you get hit by an item or something, it just has so much character now. Like so much more character. It's just you can tell there's so much happening, and yeah, I think that's really cool. I think it does take some getting used to, like the mechanics, but I'm sure everyone will be okay. They brought back Toad's Factory, which was just like yes. What else? You can play as a cow.
No.
That's like the greatest thing ever. And there's many other things as well. I'm trying to think. There's a cool new shell item where I think the gold shell goes. I think it goes to the front, but then it like trails coins along the way, which I think is very cool. Let's talk about what I'm not quite sure about. Firstly, I think they've nerfed a lot of the items. I don't like what they've done with the bullet. I don't like what they've done with the gold mushroom. I don't think it like. You used to have to spam it. You can't really.
It doesn't feel as cool.
It doesn't, does it?
It probably is better for the item itself, but it doesn't feel as cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was necessary for the 24 player increase. To
True.
nerf all the
Yeah.
items. You can't.
Yeah.
24 players is. I still don't know how I feel about it. I think sometimes it's a cool concept, but I think it becomes too much. It becomes too chaotic.
I think, especially at the start.
Yeah, imagine that.
Once you're past the start, it's like it's okay. But,
Imagine that online.
I mean, I can't wait for that. Knockout Tour Online.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
insanity.
nuts.
I do like the other things you can do. Like you can go along the railing. They got rid of the car customization, which at first I was like, what have you done that? But then you realise that like everyone just picks the same combination anyway.
It's so much better.
It's
So much better. We do away with flipping like what they called cushion. No, not cushion wheels. What are the little ones called?
roller wheels.
Rollers. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Roller wheel and teddy buggies.
yeah. Now
Go
I'm warming up to it a bit now. I think there was another massive like thing that I didn't like. I wasn't quite sure about it. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Costumes.
Costumes, I don't care.
You-
I'll be
you-
so
The
real.
only thing that annoys me about the costumes is the way that the menu is apparently laid out. The way they showed it off in the trailers and the direct and all that, and the way it was at the Switch 2 experience. If that's really how it is, that menu is going to be the most bloated thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why have they changed it? Because like on 8 Deluxe, you had like you could click on the Yoshi and then it popped up with all the different colours of Yoshis. Why is it not the same?
I don't know.
Like,
But
it-
it is fair to know that there is like a sort button on the
Yeah,
corner.
but even
I don't know what it
even
does.
just-
still,
it just
like,
gets
do you know what I mean?
confusing,
It just that's such a simple change. It's just like, do you know what I mean? Because it's even quicker to just say, oh, I want to be a, you know, what was it, like the aristocratic King Boo, but I've got to go search through like flipping 5 other costumes of King Boo, and then 25 other costumes of all the other different characters, and then get to my King Boo, and it's
I
like,
think that's what it was. That was another thing it just reminded me of something else. I don't know how I feel about all of. I know you can turn it off, but all of the tracks going into one. I think it's a lot of it. It's the tracks themselves. I don't really have an issue with any of them so far, but I think that you'll have the track itself for maybe like 1 or 2 laps, but then a lot of it is just driving in a straight line to your next destination.
Do you know what though? You only played what 2-3 races?
Yeah, but
I played almost all the ones in that demo.
Yeah.
If I know I played all of them. Most of them aren't straight. Like there are some that are like, you're basically like driving through another course in itself to get to that course.
Yes,
So whilst
yes,
if you can turn it off, I'm pretty sure you can, because I'm pretty sure we saw in the treehouse there's that option too.
Can, yeah.
But I think that it's not as bad as people make it out. And also, you only played it on 100cc with smart steering on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you're only getting like a very small taster of what it actually could be like. Whereas what we're gonna end up playing is at least 150. All that crap off. It's gonna be a lot more hectic. It's gonna be quicker. There's gonna be more to do. I think it's not the end of the world. It's something different which you can opt in and out of, I think. And again, I think it makes sense. The only direction for the game to go to was open world.
And that's
like, what else could they have done?
One more thing I didn't like, the fact that you now, I don't remember if you could turn this off or not, but the fact that now the items are automatically held behind you.
You can turn that off.
Okay,
You can.
good. Because then now whenever you block an item, it's just already there and you don't feel cool anymore.
That's not why I don't like it. I don't like it because of the chaos at the start. I don't want to lose my item straight away. If I've got 3 green shells, they're gone in a second. Do you know what I mean? So
is there a way to race with less races?
I don't know. I kind of like the 24 thing though.
Yeah, I mean the 24 players. Obviously, if there was, then the items would be messed up because you can't really have the same item balancing.
Yeah,
with
that's true.
Less than 24.
Also, the tracks, how they're designed, you couldn't. They're so big now. I don't think you could.
Yeah, they like enlarged everything.
Yeah.
So yeah. But also, I do think what's interesting is in the demo there was a lot of incidents where people would play and then they wouldn't be able to like try out different vehicles, obviously. But there's a lot of like it's the gameplay is completely different depending on what you pick. And I didn't know what the best vehicle was when I played it. So when I played Knockout Tour, like I didn't pick the best one. I didn't know what the best one was, and it was just a whole different experience depending on which preset vehicle you pick. So obviously, no one knew what to pick. So a lot of people won't have the same experiences they'll have when we actually get to know the game.
I think also, I obviously I don't know where the game's gonna go, but I hope that it doesn't matter as much if you I haven't picked the most meta combat. What I will say is I don't like the heavy characters. Obviously, I've played the game the most. The heavy characters feel worse than they do in.
Yeah, as much as I love the cow, is not good.
But that might be different for someone else. We'll see. I don't know what my main's gonna be. We'll find out in 3 weeks? 2-3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's mad, by the way. We've been waiting for this console for how long?
Yeah.
No, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's even crazier.
Gonna fact check that real quick.
No.
Wait, no,
there's
3 weeks.
way.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
3
no,
weeks.
there's no way.
I thought it was 23rd. 23rd next week.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
It is literally 2 weeks and 6 days away from the time of recording. That's mad. We've been waiting for this console for flipping years.
Yeah, we've really.
He's been waiting for this console for flipping years.
Yeah.
Isn't it your screensaver?
Okay.
I've been waiting.
Put me out on the spot.
You see that going to bed going, switch to...
No, you know what? I can kind of understand why you would do that. Like,
Okay.
This is the first time.
You know, I might have to explain that because you make me sound like a freak. You're like,
No.
I'm
going to explain. I think it's because this is the first time that we can actually like experience a console properly with having full control over it. Like, which sounds a bit.
I mean, this is the first ever console we're getting. I don't know about you, but me and him getting on launch.
Yeah.
This is the first time that we're going to actually be able to buy the games. You know, all the games you want on launch. The only game I'd ever bought on launch before like getting the Switch 2 pre-ordered was Mario Wonder.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think there might have been like a FIFA
And
like back in the
Jamboree.
day. Oh yeah, and Jamboree, yeah. So Jamboree and Wonder, they've come out in the last 2 years. Like I said, there might have been a FIFA, maybe FIFA 15 I've got within the first month. But that's 10 years ago.
I got FIFA 14 like a few months ago for £1. I still haven't played it
on
yet.
the PS3. That's on the PS4. We didn't get it on the PS4, we got it on the PS3.
I haven't even played it yet. Apparently it's the best FIFA as well.
But like, that's what I mean. Like, we're actually getting a chance to experience it, like, properly, and the amount of content we can make, the amount of things we can do, like, just we actually experience it in real time. Whereas before, you know, like we loved the Wii, but we were how old was I when I got the Wii?
2008, you would have been about 4.
I was 6.
No, it got 2007, wasn't it?
2007, you would have been 3 then. I would have been,
I was like 3 or 4 years old, yeah.
yeah.
So like,
You would have turned 4 at the end of the
that's
year.
what I'm saying. I remember getting the Wii and a DS on the same day, DS Lite. So I'm pretty sure maybe we got the DS Lite when it came out. But again, I don't remember that. I didn't buy that. My mum did.
I don't remember getting the Wii. I do remember getting the PS3.
Yeah,
I remember
'cause
I remember everything after that.
You didn't go to Argos with us. It was me and mum.
On what day?
We got the Wii and DS.
Oh.
We literally came out of the shop with the Wii and DS.
I mean, my experiences with console launches is, yeah, I've never had one at launch either. But I do have like so many fun memories of actually getting the console. Like with
Yeah.
my Wii, I got it for my 6th birthday. With my DS, I randomly got it. My mum randomly bought it. My 3DS, like I randomly had it bought as well. Like my siblings, I remember we were just so excited for Animal Crossing on the 3DS. And like I have so many fun memories of like actually getting consoles and games. But like it was always because other people would gift it. But now we're all like adults and we can have control over what we get and when we get it. So it's really exciting for us because of that aspect.
The fact that we can afford it as well, we're lucky enough to be able to
We even
afford
got a PS5.
Yeah, me and him bought a PS5 a few years ago. Like, do you know what I mean? We have everything we need and we're able to do that, which is just mental, considering, especially where me and him come from. Like, you can't afford shit.
It's just definitely, it's a privilege to be able to afford everything and be able to enjoy it. But at the
We're
same
not rich.
time, we're going to be rich. This channel's going to become so rich. But yeah, it is a privilege to be able to just like be able to get it whenever we want. But also it is a privilege, like for us especially, to be able to make content over it, because that's something that I've wanted to do since I was a child. I used to watch a bunch of YouTubers and streamers and be like, oh, I want that to be me. So this group channel, like I'm really happy that we ended up pursuing on it. Honestly, we've been talking about YouTube since year 7 for a long time.
I think I wanted to start doing YouTube when I was about 14, maybe 15.
Yeah.
Here's a question for both of you. What was this is more directed towards you than it is towards Jack, I'll be honest. Was there a YouTuber themselves, a certain YouTuber that what made you want to do this?
That's a good question. Are you talking about like childhood or in general?
just what made who got you into it? What channel got you into it? What content? I want to know. I can't believe I've never asked you.
That is a good question. I mean, honestly, my fondest memories of YouTube is just watching like those really old ones, like Peanut Butter Jelly Time and like Nyan Cat and all that old stuff.
I've never heard of this in my life.
That is a throwback, man.
Yeah, like Gummy Bear, like
You know.
yeah. So like that's like the first time I was exposed to it. But like, in terms of like gaming stuff, I remember I used to like search up videos of games that I'd never had and just wanted to watch other people play it. There's not like a specific content creator in mind, but like I can name a bunch of like Nintendo YouTubers or just general YouTubers in general that made it exciting. Like there's so many Nintendo YouTubers that like I don't know if anyone even knows them, like Cabana Money 456, Sully Pawns, Abdullah Smasher 86. Do you know any of them?
No.
No?
No.
Sugar Conroy. There's so many YouTubers.
The only main Nintendo guy that I watch is Scott Wars.
Scott.
And even I watch his second channel more than his main channel.
One of the things that stood
Scott Stash
out
is
there was
elite,
you used to watch videos of games that you didn't have. People will be watching the MSB channel for the game that they don't have, Mario Kart World, because it's so fucking expensive. In terms of Jack, what about you?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the YouTube I consume now is. It's a mixture of
Wedge golf. Whatever it's called.
wedge golf, yeah. But like in terms of gaming stuff, I watch a lot of McGel just because he rages at FIFA. And again, like I say, Scott Stash type beat, a bit of Nintendo land. Like, I like trying to see something that I wouldn't normally see myself in terms of like the analysis stuff and like history type stuff. I like watching things that look back on old games. Like I was thinking to that video the other day, which is quite cool. Again, a guy completely taken apart and repackaging the Wii to have HDMI on it. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I like, not the kind of stuff that I'm gonna make.
Yeah, I don't think.
But it's cool. Type of stuff that I think we're gonna make, I think is literally just it's aiming to be as organic as possible, and just what we normally do. These two every Saturday, me every Saturday when I'm not halfway flipping across the country, flipping being depressed in an away end,
or being
watching QPR.
being depressed in the home end at Shepherd's Bush.
Cool, all that. But
yesterday they won the Premier League Cup.
We won the Premier League Cup. What? Premier League Cup. But anyway, so I'd say my influence on YouTube is completely, it's slightly different for what I want to do myself. What I will say, AJ3 is like his road to glory is not going to be a complete copycat, but he does Evolution Everton, which is like past and present Everton players evolved into an ultimate team squad. More or less doing the same thing, but with QPR players. So there's just going to be a whole different thing to it. I'm sure someone's going to mention Rio Ferdinand to me at some point online. I will cry because that gives me PTSD of a really bad time. But that's probably the main thing where I could say something that I want to do is influenced by someone else. Because I watch that a lot when he uploads it. And Squad Builder Showdown and stuff like that. So that's probably my main influence on stuff that I do. But with you three, I think, you know...
You three.
Us three.
So us three. Shut it, yeah.
John Senior's here.
What? But yeah, I think with us three, I think the kind of stuff we're going to make is just what everybody would normally be doing before. And we're just trying to bring that back in terms of organic, just playing together and stuff.
I mean, to be fair, I like in terms of like YouTubers, the one definitely that actually had like a big mark on me was Markiplier.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Where's the pun?
Well, YouTuber had a big mark on me with Markiplier.
Okay.
Do you know what? One thing as well, Pooh Fesher.
Oh,
Got to shout him out. He's very funny. Did you see his latest upload?
nah.
He's finally completed
But it was like a 28-minute video,
playing Wii Party and winning without winning a minigame.
Wow.
Yeah, took him 8 goes on advanced difficulty. That's the kind of funny shit I'd probably expect from him to do, to be honest, on his channel.
What, because of shit everything?
No, because it's challenges and stuff.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, just don't break any Wii remotes or break any TVs. Or
I
will
actually
break
don't.
you.
I've never broken a controller.
What's worse, breaking a controller or breaking a bed frame?
I was gonna say,
Like, come on.
We were.
broken a controller.
I was purposely not mentioning that.
Well, I'm mentioning it.
All right.
Anyway,
they're gonna see this video one day and wonder, oh, so that's what happened. They'll put two and two together. We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying with Markiplier before
Yeah.
I did the pun without even realizing. His Five Nights at Freddy's series definitely really resonated with me. Just being able to make content on games and like be able to just record yourself playing, because the aspect of it was him being entertaining, but also him being good at the game and improving the more episodes he went. And like to me, I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. Like that sounds really fun to do. And it was like definitely I always like binge that series randomly. It's such a good series. His Five Nights at Freddy's.
My only experience with Five Nights at Freddy's is that absolutely dog shit film that came out a couple of years ago.
I didn't even know that was a film.
It's got Josh Hutcherson, whatever his name is in it. Hunger Games man. It was awful. I hated it.
The only Hunger Games man I can think of is the other Hemsworth.
Liam.
Yeah, he's in that, isn't he?
Is it Liam Hemsworth who's in
Is
it?
he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Liam.
Yeah.
It's not Chris. I don't remember who the other one was.
Oh, and
Are you
obviously,
talking about the
obviously
character name?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh yeah, obviously Jennifer. Yeah, no, Liam Hemsworth is in Hunger Games.
Oh,
Yeah.
but do you not know the Hunger Games?
I forgot the name. Is his name Gabe or
Peter.
something? No, Peter's Josh.
Am I
What's his
stupid?
face?
Am I being stupid? Wait, who
Yes.
are you talking about?
Is his name Gabe?
What about Gabe?
He played by Liam Hemsworth.
No, I'm talking about Josh.
You're talking about Josh
Yeah,
Hutcherson.
yeah.
He played Peter.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that.
No, we're talking about
Okay,
a different character.
never mind.
Okay, well, nobody asked me, but I'm going to say it anyway. In terms of... it's what we're here for. It's what we're here for. In terms of me and YouTube, I didn't start watching YouTube until lockdown.
That is a crazy thing to say.
I didn't start watching YouTube until lockdown.
I'm not that far off.
Yeah, I didn't have access.
I used to watch it in like year 7 and year 8.
I didn't have
and then
access
I fell off it for
I didn't have
years.
access to it.
Fair
I didn't
enough.
have access to it for ages.
Too late. Yeah, we are like undermining how privileged it is to be able to like watch YouTube
Yeah.
and having a device. Yeah.
So I think it started off with a lot of film content. So like there's this channel called Sean Chandler talks about. He does like film reviews and stuff, and that was probably the first channel that made me want to start YouTube. Obviously, lockdown. I was 15, so by then I was like, oh, I know about KSI. I'm gonna watch KSI, and so then I started watching
KSI.
Then I watched a video of Road to Shore. I believe he was doing what he used to do. He used to upload all those years ago, of just hacking 99 Ronaldo and like throwing a chair out the
Dashing a
window.
chair
or
on
something.
the screen.
Throwing a chair out the
another-
window or
yeah.
something. And then I saw him
Yeah.
in a Sidemen video. I was like, oh wait, that's the guy that threw his chair at like his mum or something.
Wait, but I swear we used to always talk about Simon at school.
Yeah, but this was later on. This was like year 11, year 12, year 13. But year 10, I hadn't watched them at all. So that was, I think their dynamic was what made me want to just create content and just, you know what would be really cool if I was in a YouTube group? Well, guess what? It's happening.
Bang. Here we are.
And yeah, it was mainly film content at first because I'm a massive. Can I say I'm a massive film nerd?
Yes, you have a Cinema World membership.
Yeah,
and
but
you
like
go 5 times a week.
I don't go
and-
5 times a week. Okay, I've been like twice. How many times have I been this month? Been like maybe twice this month.
You're halfway through the month, so that's on average 4 times.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah,
you have a full-time job.
and Mission Impossible comes out
to
next week.
watch.
So.
The film.
How many times have I been cinema in the last 2 years?
Oppenheimer.
Once.
Yeah, and so I think I can't call myself off. But all the film nerds are people that like only like A24 films and say Marvel is rubbish. I like Marvel films. Deal with it. And maybe I don't want to watch a 4-hour film about architecture, even though I will watch it at some point.
Yeah, but you're passionate enough to like be able to quit.
Yeah, I can sit there
Yeah.
and watch a 4-hour film about architecture if I want to. The Brutalist is actually a film.
The Brutalist.
The Brutalist, yeah. But basically, I've only.
How have we ended up when we were starting a gaming channel, gaming podcast, and half of this thing talking about you loving films?
I'm sorry, look.
We're talking.
Would you rather we talked about wrestling?
No.
So John Cena fought Randy Orton at Backlash.
I'd rather. I'm going to mute your mic.
So Randy Orton fought John Cena at Backlash.
Right, shut up.
It was really cool. He did
Hold
like an attitude adjustments into an RKO, which he'd done before. It was a really cool match.
Anyway,
Okay, you can unmute my mic.
I want to. We briefly spoke about it, but just to round off the video, just the general hype of the Switch 2. I remember I was on my lunch break, and I'm notorious every lunch break because it's all I can fucking eat, just not swear. Greg's vegan sausage rolls,
Yes.
and I'm eating it, and I get a text from him, and he goes, "Go on, August, Switch 2 ordered pre-orders." I'm like, "What? What do you mean? It shouldn't be out." This is the day after the direct, so I'm like, surely they've messed up or something. How have they put it out already? No, it was live. I literally sprinted past this roundabout, down the A road, back into work. Just got it up. Wasn't working on my phone. Work computer. Pre-ordered it. Gassed. I was jumping about my office.
He
on
called
my
me while I
ones.
was at uni.
Yeah, I was trying to tell him like, no, I got it.
I think I got to uni. As soon as I got to uni, I got a call from you.
Yeah.
And you were like, I got the Switch 2, by the way. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you owe me
No,
like
I literally
£200.
phoned you and you said I said you owe me X amount, whatever it was.
I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Because I remember I was,
Like I'm trying to flipping hold him to ransom.
yeah.
Launch day games. I know you said you wanted to focus on third-party games.
Yes, definitely.
What are you looking at?
Oh,
Brother.
Sorry about that. Bang the theme tune, man. Anyway, if anyone doesn't recognize that, that's Street Force City from Pokemon Black.
Normal
Anyway.
service resumed. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward because obviously with the Switch 2, a lot of things are going to get ported over, and it has enough power to run whatever people are going to make.
Stop dancing now, Thomas.
I got into the swing of things. It's like,
Do you want to ring them again so you can finish your solo?
Yeah, but
No,
you-
let's actually finish the video,
you
please.
can't rig them and then have.
It'd be like, hey, could you just ring me back so that I have a friend that wants to just
Who was it?
my mum.
Oh,
Shout out, Mumsy.
Anyway, definitely like excited for the potential of the Switch 2 because it has like Nintendo was struggling with having power, and that's what the Switch 2 has now, and obviously it has things that other consoles don't have like DLSS, and do you know what I'm talking about?
Sort of.
Yeah, I thought so.
Not really.
Yeah.
You're the one who reads into the specs.
Yeah, I mean,
properly.
honestly,
I sort of have a base knowledge.
To be
but
fair,
like,
let's go back because I feel like jumping straight to pre-orders. Let's jump back to when it was actually rumored to get reviewed and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So the real ones know about the September and October disappointment. Everyone was convinced it was going to get reviewed last September, last October, and then when it didn't happen, we wanted to be done with everything, and that's when I stopped really looking into things for a bit because I was just like, okay, well that just kind of ruined the mood. And then we had that next handheld Reddit user who started leaking everything and then made things more fun. But honestly, I feel like the Switch 2 hype cycle, there was a lot of things in it that it made a lot of people depressed. Like it was a very depressing time. A lot of people were looking forward to it and just relying on it, especially because
a lot of people. He's like, hey, you're like asking for a friend type. Oh, my friend, Steve was very depressed. Like, but he's actually talking about himself.
listen.
You know those ones.
No, I'm talking like
asking for a friend.
there was definitely people who like were looking.
What's her phone number? Asking for a friend.
my friend Steve wants to know.
No, but like seriously speaking though, there's a lot of people that they weren't happy with the state of the world, like the economy.
Yeah, they don't have people out there with the price of the thing.
Yeah, but there was just a lot of people. They were just like they wanted something new and something to look forward to, and when it didn't get revealed, it did mess a lot of people's morale. And when it got revealed in January, Nate the Hate, shout out Nate because he did tell us that it was going to get revealed a week before. That was like a really big day. Do you remember what happened when that came out? Like the January 16th.
Yeah, I had an assessment that day.
I think I saw it first. I think
okay.
I sent it to you, didn't I? Sorry, Thomas.
No, because we were on the
That's
group,
fine,
and then
Yeah.
I saw it on like the UK channel,
Yeah.
and then you thought it was a different date, and you were like, "Oh, the direct's in February."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
I oh yeah,
Yeah, can I talk please? Thank you.
Sure.
I was in an assessment. I was about to have an assessment. It was a performance that I had to do that went really, really wrong because it was not good. And then about 10 minutes before I was scheduled to do it, I saw the trailer for the Switch 2 came out, and I was like, what? And yeah.
And then you got 100% on his assessment.
No, I did not. I did not.
Powered by the fuel Switch 2.
No.
So I was like,
the
yes.
Switch 2 did not change anything. I still almost failed it.
Switch 2 ruined everything.
No, it would have been worse either way, because that was just anyway.
Yeah.
And then after I did my performance, I had other stuff that I had to deal with, and then I could finally be kind of excited by it. And then on the day of the Switch 2 Direct, I was at my uni's varsity playing table tennis, so I couldn't watch it.
Okay, I do.
So then
remember that. Yeah.
I basically missed everything really.
I remember I was sat at work watching a direct. I think you had it on the America stream, didn't you? And the America stream crashed. I was on the UK one and it didn't crash. So I was fine. But the thing that got me, I was like, before they were about to announce the GameCube ports, I was literally sat there like this, just with my hand to the screen, by myself by the way, like a proper little weirdo going, GameCube, and then a little thing going, and I'm like, oh my god, GameCube!
Yeah,
at
I mean,
work.
yeah, that's definitely something to talk about because you guys barely knew anything about the Switch 2 or anything.
I was trying so hard to keep away from everything because I'm
Yeah.
the type of person that I don't want to know leaks. I want things to be announced to me properly.
Yeah, what was
like-
your outlook? Because I remember I used to tell you some stuff and you didn't really care.
Sounds a bit mean. It's like, shut up.
No.
Don't care.
All right. No.
Don't want to know.
My
I meant
outlook.
you didn't care. You weren't like, oh, why are you spoiling it for me? Like you like that.
My-
Okay, but he also didn't care. Like
My outlook was that I wasn't gonna if I had other things to do on the day that the direct was on or whatever, I would go and do it. I wouldn't stress about it. I wouldn't cancel any plans I had. I was excited.
fake
But-
fan.
Fucking hell. I'm excited, but I'm not like obsessed. If you know what I mean. Like it's just I don't know. I think I wasn't willing to go and look up everything, and find out everything about it. I just wanted to experience the console for what it is. I didn't want to know. I know he's fuming right now. I didn't want
That like.
try not to
I
punch
feel like
me or
Bowser
something.
right now. I'm just,
Yeah. No. It's I like to just look at things for what they are. I like to experience things. I don't understand why that's funny. You guys are so immature. I don't even know what you're referring to, but I just know you guys are so immature. I just want to experience the Switch 2, play the Switch 2, and just see what the Switch 2 was like. I didn't want to know all of the
Switch 2.
specifics to do with the Switch 2.
he wanted to play with it. He wanted to experience it.
Fuck you guys.
Anyway, you
Ah.
done?
What?
You carry on because I have a lot to say.
Oh, no, I imagine you do. He's just,
I'm going to toilet while you two.
I'm going to go on my phone while he talks for donkey jizz.
Oh, you done?
I am done. Yes,
Okay.
you can have your
Well-
seminar now.
My seminar, my monologue time. Well, I for one was obsessed, and I would basically be a person who would go on the Switch 2 subreddit, go on family boards, look at all the new articles, just to find any piece of information about it, because we slowly would piece together something, and he agrees with everything I'm saying. By the way, like, can you see? Like, he takes back what he said earlier about.
No, I just
what
know
it-
that you did all of this. I just know that you spent most of your time just
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Switch 2,
I mean,
Switch 2,
honestly,
Switch 2.
it was just something that was just, it was really fun, just like waking up every day and seeing, is there anything new coming out? Because there were just random leaks, random rumors, random people finding out things, finding out the clock.
Random people!
Random
just random people telling you random
Just-
things.
Like, there was just so much information, and family boards just was way ahead of the game. I would always go there, and people knew things that no one else knew, and that's why Jack mentioned the GameCube. I knew GameCube was coming to the Switch because, you know, you think I'm crazy, yeah? Should I tell you what family boards were doing?
Well,
They
yeah.
found the shipping information of Nintendo and saw what parts of the Switch 2 were being shipped 2 months before it was supposed to be registered.
Is that legal?
It's public information. So they would know, like, oh, the Switch 2 has a
Okay,
mic.
but
Oh,
if-
the Switch 2 is 12 gigabytes of RAM.
But if you could do that, would you?
Who says I wasn't doing that?
That is true. Here's the thing though, with you pretty much knew most things before it came out. I didn't want that. I wanted to find out everything when they wanted us to find out, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't because I didn't want to set myself up for disappointment. So I wanted to know all the information because there were a lot of rumors about the power. Like there was the PS4 Pro article, and there's so much like technicalities inside it because of like the DLSS and just everything about it. So I was just like, yeah, I would rather find out everything myself, find out before anyone. I couldn't really tell anyone because I didn't want to spoil it for them and ruin it for them. But yeah, Jack was out here.
For 10 minutes.
So we were talking about how, you know, when you were like GameCube, I was just there like, oh, I knew GameCube was coming out months ago. Because we were also saying like,
It was more so the timing
yeah,
of it. I was like,
fair enough.
it surely has to be.
Yeah, and then you saw it play and
yeah.
yeah.
It
But
was.
it is really interesting because there's the Switch 2 is to me the worst kept secret of all time.
Yeah.
And it's the most leaked console, and it just varied in so many leaks. And I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to be part of that leak season, just waiting to see what came out next. And it was. Oh, that was the immature one. Yeah, you want to call us immature, and you're laughing over leaking.
PP.
Oh my god! Right.
But yeah,
Go on.
so the leaks, obviously, your opinions are valid. Like if you find them like annoying or you hate them, then yeah. But I love leaks.
You guys can't. Okay, you can't laugh at me for saying something completely normal, and then expect me not to laugh at you when you say I love leaks.
Okay, well, I'm not a leaker.
He might. Thing is, no, he might be talking about. He could be talking about the vegetable.
Yeah.
Anyway, right.
Yeah. So the leaks. There were so many. Listen, I'll stop talking about leaks.
Right. Stop leaking briefly because we haven't got long.
Oh wow.
What are we picking up game? What we picking
Oh
up on
yes,
day
I forgot
one?
you asked that like 10 minutes ago.
Me and you've got GameCube controller coming.
Yes.
Obviously, Mario Kart World. What else? Because I want to get that piranha plant camera, and I'm waiting. I want to have the experience of, and I think we should probably vlog this as well when it happens. Going to the shop and getting everything we want. Obviously,
We going Argos or we going Smiths?
I don't know. We'll decide on the day. We could.
On Smiths, we can actually go pick it up. Like
That's what I mean. Yeah.
walk to the till.
Yeah.
Pay for it.
But I want that experience, and also we're gonna have everything we need on the day in it. So if we get nothing, then
You get nothing.
it's not the end of the world. But I would like that experience of being able to go to the shop and get things we want, like the camera, the piranha plant camera. I'm not too bothered about having a good one. I know he wants a good one,
Yeah.
but I want the piranha plant camera because it looks cool. Probably get some extra Joy-Cons so we can like all do mouse mode and stuff, because that interests me. That is really like, and the way it feels as well. Like we played Mario Party with the mouse mode controls, and they're very seamless and easy, and it actually feels quite normal.
I'm surprised we haven't spoken about that all this time.
We can talk about that when the game comes out, innit? That's another discussion point. But
Yeah.
see, this is focused on an introduction thing and the Switch 2 experience and stuff. But I'm interested for that. I want him to get Street Fighter so bad, because if it's crossplay to PS5, we can all play it. That would be sick. And what else? What else is there? There's the infamous Drag X Drive, my favourite.
Yeah.
It's
My favourite
not
game.
even like that bad.
It isn't. Honestly, I'm telling you. Okay.
The shooting
Can't
mechanic is
disclose,
actually really
but-
fun. It's just really
But
hard.
the
to
Dragon
it's
Drive
really hard to
definitely
control it.
surprised me. Like it does feel competitive, and it does feel fun if you know what you're doing and actually try.
It just sounds like a knockoff Rocket League.
It's just, I don't know, when you play it.
Less wheels. Wait, no, it's actually the same amount of wheels.
Oh my god.
It's the same amount of wheels. Yeah, that's on me.
He's apologizing for that. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I got the wheels wrong. Yeah, so the Dragon Drive was fun. Is there any other games you want to talk about? Because you talked about Master Metroid.
Metroid, I didn't actually get to play Metroid, but Metroid looks very cool. I will play that. But there's not a release date on that, is there?
No, it's just
What's-
2025.
What's day one? So, Dragon Drive. Wait, is that even day one?
Yeah, who's? I think.
Yes.
It
No.
is.
No. Yes.
It's not-
No.
I don't think it
no,
is.
it's not. It's not. It's not.
That's
It's
mental.
not. No.
How much they charge for it as well? That's £75.
Nah, it can't. It can't be more than 20 quid.
Yeah. It's,
I mean,
don't know how
the
much it is,
infamous welcome tour's a £5. I'm not getting that.
I think we should get it. I
No.
think we make a whole video once.
You can get that game. You can break the bank for that game.
Yeah. But what
I'm not-
else are they releasing? 3-4 Switch.
God,
Can't wait for the sequel 5-6.
I'm glad they're done with that. But what? Because I mean, I'm probably going to pick up one of the Zelda games. I haven't actually played a Zelda game ever,
We've
which
got
may
one,
seem a
haven't
bit mad. I bought one for Mum, and she played it for a bit, and that was it. And she didn't know what she was doing.
Which one?
The one on the Wii, the
Twilight
gold
Princess?
one. Yeah, Twilight Princess. Yeah. So I'll probably pick up one of those, because obviously they have the enhanced edition and whatnot. It's meant to look good. I literally bought a flipping proper monitor, high spec, just to play everything the way it's meant to be played, PS5 included. So that's what I'm excited for. I think that's going to be like, because I was playing PS5 for about a year and a half on it had HDR, but it was just a 1080p 60 hertz monitor. I'm like, I could be getting so much more out of this. And now my one I've got now is sick. So good. They spent £300 on it, so it should be, but you know, the sacrifices when you want high quality stuff, high quality gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm very surprised with the lack of first party. Like day one is just.
But there's a lot announced. It's just not coming out all at once.
Yeah,
which to be fair,
but even so, what is it? We've got Mario Kart. We've got the Donkey Kong game.
Not coming out day one.
Yeah.
June.
No, but I'm not talking about day one. I'm just
I just think in general. Yeah.
So the first party was lacking for me in that direct because we got Mario Kart, we got Donkey Kong, we got Welcome Tour, we got Kirby, the Switch 2 edition, and the Air Riders.
What about Cyberpunk?
We got.
God.
Talking first party.
Oh.
Yeah. What else is there? And then we have the Zeldas. That's it for first.
And Dragon Drive.
I was trying to not mention it for your sake. But if you want to mention it, so bad, fair enough. But yeah, so I feel like first party is lacking. I was expecting to see more, which honestly I don't know because it makes sense to save like the big hitters for holiday season.
I don't think that's that bad, to be fair. Like
I know. I mean, honestly, I think it was
to launch with what 7 games that are coming out within the first 5 months. Probably.
Yeah, but then some people are like, "Oh, you're gonna call the Switch 2 edition a new game," and like.
I mean, the Kirby and the Mario Party one.
Mario Party, forgot to mention that. Yeah.
They're not the completely new games, obviously, but they got added stuff. The Mario Party feels more like there's probably more content, isn't there, with Mario Party compared to anything else.
But then the third parties, they went ham on third parties. Like, so many available, and it's just going to keep on growing.
Yeah. Well, we've got to wrap up there. That's the Nameless Podcast, episode 1. We'll think of a name by the time it comes out. I'll probably plaster a name over the edit or something.
And thanks for watching. The podcast doesn't have a name yet. With Mydnite, Jack Squared, and TRB. Dun-dun.